Hello, Papa Joe.
You're on the CBS News.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Bob.
Hello. Say hi to Grandpa.
Hi, Grandpa
Say
Joe.
hi, Grandpa Joe.
Hi. This picture
Tell me.
Ken Pruitt took in front of Carr School in 1954, the year I was born. So I'm bringing this to Ken.
How do you feel on this grand occasion, Mr. Randazzo?
Absolutely wonderful.
Can you do one of those things where you hop up in the air and click your heels? Just for the camera.
There you
Yeah!
go. He can do anything. He's our Joe.
Good.
Our Joe can do anything better than anybody.
You mind if I just tag along? I hear the food's going to be great.
Here's right here. And Bob, I didn't forget.
Brought the stuff.
Hi, Joe. How old are you? Better where are you? 37.
22 times over. What?
Middle table over there, the red napkin.
What are you doing? I know.
Thank you.
Try not to get in the camera.
What do you mean? You should get in the camera, sweetheart.
I'm so glad to be here. I came last night. I thought it was last night. You're a crazy lady, baby.
Jeff's gonna be late because we had a teacher who couldn't get us up.
Johnny, thank you for coming up with me. Yeah, it's all right. No, Bob.
Bob,
Is that, hi kids, is that Johnny?
Hey, Bob.
We're all visiting.
Oh, that Bob. Oh, that Bob. I didn't know for a minute.
I thought this was my nose.
Oh, I haven't seen you in years.
Say something, Joe.
Huh?
Say something.
He did say something.
I did.
Did I?
Well, you may not want to hear what he's going to say. Hello.
Okay, go ahead.
Johnny, you're looking good.
Huh? I'll see you later.
Hey. You okay? Thanks so much. It's so nice. Oh, a lot of nice people. You're going to drive me crazy tonight.
not this
I'm gonna move in. You get all your drinks, all you do is distract them.
How are you?
Hey, good to see you. Congratulations. Yes, about time.
The sooner the better, right?
Yeah. Oh my God, look at all
I'm just glad to come visit it once in a while.
Maybe.
I'm sorry.
let's see if we get together. We should.
Me too. We're never going to know what we have to have. I'm paying bucks.
here.
I took your time.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
I
That's
told
cool.
her you can do it before you'll love it.
I hope so. I hope so. I'm looking for. I'm the right age for it. You old fart. You old fart too. Yeah.
Did you say a little more clearly for the camera?
You old fart.
That's gonna be on 55, right?
Are you really the new Bocce Club president?
Thank you.
Fine. Congratulations.
Finally happened.
You haven't changed, Bob. Doing the same.
My nose still looks the same.
Hey, Betty. How are you, sweetheart? I'm excited about it.
No regrets, huh?
No regrets. Absolutely. What?
Oh my gosh. How are you? I'm fine. Diane said to give you, it's good. Diane said to give you extra. This is for Diane. And I tried to find Joe.
How are you doing?
I'm supposed to kiss you.
Yeah. You might want to give her yours.
Gotta wear that.
So they know what to give you.
Brad Keller.
Hey,
He's a killer.
finally did. I wasn't sure. Haven't regretted it today. Absolutely. I feel so good about it. We had talked that maybe I was going to do it, you know, and it finally did. No, that's really great. I'm glad you came.
You want
Thank
meat or
you very
lasagna?
much. Thank you very, very much.
You want meat?
No, there's never a deadline for this kind of stuff. Gotta make sure.
Well, are you ready for this?
How are you?
I'm fine. Doing good? You're going to be great.
It's gonna be terrific. I'm gonna be great.
You're going to be great.
What am I doing?
Congratulations.
Look at all these people. Oh my God.
Say hello.
Oh my God.
Hi, Barbara. How are you?
Somebody give you a kiss and take pictures. Same thing.
Hi, Bob.
You beat me. I can't believe it. You look terrific.
Thank you.
Terrific.
I want my private picture. Okay, Bob.
It's beautiful.
Make this one beautiful,
Make
okay?
this beautiful. Oh.
Come on, Joe.
Oh. Oh.
You think you're getting away, but you're not.
Appreciate that.
My pleasure. Hi, Bob. How are you? Good. Which one the right
No,
way?
you're going the right way. I'm going to get you out here in this window. See you. Well,
Thank you.
What's new?
Nothing. New York, New Jersey. Jeannie, thanks for coming tonight. Oh. They keep turning around fighting people.
I thought I'd sneak in here.
Oh, okay.
Good to
How are
see
you?
you. Fine. How
Good.
are you?
Terrific.
You're looking as
Well, thank you.
great as ever.
Thank you.
Don't change, honey.
Sorry.
How are you? Congratulations. Congratulations on my year. Come here.
Okay. So, you made it.
Made it, yeah. You too one day.
One of these days, it's going to be.
You too one of these days. I know.
About 3 years.
Hey, how are you? How good to see you. Thanks for coming. God, it's been a long time. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're terrific. I love you.
Always. What handsome grandkids.
Thank you very much.
Boy, what a crew. Look at that. They're all
With all of our kids here, we're okay. Mr. Pruitt, thank you so much. We got that picture in the car. Let's remember to give it to you before you leave. The one you took
Yeah?
to the car school, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Before you leave, let us know. We'll go get it.
Hello there, Robert.
Katie's got
Come on, there's a lot of people in there.
Oh, I know. So many people.
And I gotta say, Anne's my baby, my favorite, my favorite, my favorite, my favorite. Oh. How are you?
Find out where he's sitting and then go to the,
Well, anybody else here?
unless you guys want to be a double session.
Don't tell that to anybody.
No, how are you? This young lady here, you know,
Yes,
my
absolutely,
favorite.
absolutely.
Thanks for coming, John. Yeah. Oh, God.
Isn't it nice? Isn't it something? Like all the old folks? It's just great.
And this responsible.
Yep.
This lady.
Really special. Come down.
The thing is about, oh, I know.
Hello. How are you?
Terrific.
I know. You're retiring.
Hello, Anna Taxar. I'm excited.
We have good plans for you.
I don't know what they got going. How are you?
Mr. Randazzo.
I gotta follow somebody. Where'd you
O'clock news.
Bob took one look at the camera and said, you haven't changed a bit.
Say to me, he says, how come you just stood there and didn't move?
Whoops.
News at 11.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you? Good to see you.
I really am too, but that's better you back there making money. Yeah, you need to do that. How'd you like it? What are you talking about? We're breaking up. We're breaking up. Hey!
All the way down the end, yeah.
Okay. All right. I thought about it.
That's Janet Don. You know Don.
I don't know, but you're all here.
I guess you did.
We're going to take the receipt. Yeah.
Okay, that's Don. You want to sit with him?
No, that table's taken. It's taken.
Joe,
No, I love you.
I know you can hear my voice on your speaker, but I have to get all this going.
That was the icing on the cake was having Michael here. That's it. I'll be back later and I'll talk again after 2 drinks.
I just found out.
No, I want you to go back home right now. Come on. You didn't know either, did you? You found out? Hey, how are you? You see Michael? Look who's turned around. Supposed to be in town.
Hey, how you doing? Hey!
How you doing? Ah.
He's there.
There's the buster. There's the buster. You got here what time this morning? And you didn't know what time you got here?
I got here this afternoon.
So we have a short and hopefully fairly irreverent program to set you up. Those of you who have taken administration classes at USC would call this program loosely coupled, and that's what it is, so please bear with us. We had a lot of people helping in the process, so a lot of good hearts, and we'll see how it goes. We're going to start it off with something special from Gail Lehman for Joe.
This is a rather jocular melody, which you might recognize as very original melody. But the lyrics are come from the heart, from myself and my mother. We put these together for you last weekend.
Hey Joe, it's sad to see you go. You've been the best past every test. It's so, that's Joe. Hey Joe, aloha mahalo.
Leave that salad because they're going to
The aisles of waiting to the estate, so off you go. Now Joe, it's sad, but retirement's not so bad. Sleep in, don't shave, no more a slave. Get up and go. We're here to show our thoughts are with you, Joe. Grandpa can play most every day. Just hear those shouts from Mary Kay. No need for meetings every day, which made you prematurely gray. Let's all stand up and shout, hooray for Joe, to Joe. We wish you a fun retirement. We wish you a fun retirement. We wish you a fun retirement. Filled with joy and grandkids. Good wishes we send to you as you leave. But we want you to visit as soon as you please. We wish you a fun retirement. We wish you a fun retirement. We wish you a fun retirement. Thanks for all that you've done.
And our second song, we have a few extra people that are going to help us out. 37 years. So we now have something Letterman style, which is 37 reasons why we should see Joe go. I'm going to be calling several names, and please stand up where you are and shout out what that reason is. There are sheets around for people to need clues. Number 37, Sammy Kalunga.
Joe, you will not have to go to Young Valley High School and babysit Rhonda.
36, Cecilia Campoles.
You won't have Elvira to sit on your lap. And so, happy birthday at home.
35, Gail Minicello.
You're going to get to join the hula dancers and live on the wild side.
Good job, guys. Thank you.
We open on Saturdays.
Number 34, Judy McSisa.
Well, Joe, remember you used to have to roll your desk out into the hallway, Franklin, and shout, "Stop it! Stop it! Stop walking down the hall like that! You won't have to listen to the noise of all your wonderful stuff."
Number 33, Irene Phillips.
Joe, I have a history of enjoying my job, but remember the day I fled from that school? Came to Metro tonight, 10 years later, you were my boss again.
Irene says you need to get out before she comes back. 32, Gail Lehman.
We put on a wonderful melodrama over at Joe, and Joe played a farmer in a pair of overalls, or some French was your wife, and I was in some chartreuse. What do you call those things with the boa? A floozy. Thank you. You won't have to do that again, even though he was absolutely marvelous as the farmer. What was the name of the farmer? Do you remember?
Amos Quackenbush.
You got
Number 31, speaking of farmers, Don Farmer.
A farmer is a man outstanding in his field. I am so pleased that someone had the foresight to make this sign for me. For those of you who know Joe in his little blue car, in his car license plate, I've always told Joe, how do we know how to pronounce it? I don't understand. What does Side Joe go mean?
And a big thank you to the Bowcathers who put that sign together. Number 30, Marcy Kimball.
This is for the Monroe staff.
Remember those long, heated, passionate debates for 2 or more hours during faculty meetings over pros and cons of gum chewing? Every year. No more.
Number 29, Jackie Carey.
Joe, this goes back to Jackson days. There were very few men on that staff. So at all the parties, you were very gracious and you danced with all the ladies.
Number 28, Jan Bowcather.
What Jackie didn't add is that was at Menopause Manor. Joe, you need to go so you don't have to worry about what tie tack to put on every single day, or what decibel you're using, and if it involves a grievance or not.
Number 27, Rob Dorian.
Because someone needs to be home at 1 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursdays to greet Katie.
Number 26, Ruby Garcia.
Wow. Hey, Ruby.
Remember how you love to delegate?
Yes.
You're going to have to be on the other side now. All those obligatory honeydews.
Number 25, Lupe Esparza.
We're gonna do it. You won't have to start a new school for both you and Franklin.
We're them truck. We're them truck.
Number 24.
Look, he got his upside down. That way to go.
They said that would be all the comment we would need. Number 23, Joe Randazzo.
Okay, Joe, we know you like to surf, but we're talking about surfing the net, and especially to find best rates for trips to Seattle and Ohio.
Number 22, Bob Reed.
Joe, I'm right here behind the camera. I think Joe realized it was time to retire when a 40-hour week at McFadden seemed like a vacation.
Number 21, Betty Wagner.
We had some kind of a celebration, and this really good-looking guy came out dressed as Carmen. Come sit on my veranda. There'll be more time to spend with that gentleman, and you can revive Madeline Hunter's PvP.
Number 20, Elsa Munoz.
So, you don't have to be worried whether people think you're angry or you're just Italian. we love you, big star.
Number 19, Tommy Dunn.
Tommy?
Tommy, by the way, at SC, in a class, and I had done my papers on the computer. This is not on the script. So what happens, there's all the people in the doctoral program, and I had done my papers, turned them in, and of course the computer makes them look quite nice. Done nicely. He reaches over and he says, Tommy, did you do, and suddenly the whole class, all of these people, these adults saying, Tommy! I went, boing. Anyway, somehow, wherever school Joe went to, suddenly there appeared, out of nowhere, I presume, the infamous 600 list.
Oh, God.
The
43.
600 list. And I'll never forget when we were at Lowell and I was on the second deck doing a walkthrough. I was in Sally Melton's area. The PA system comes on, click. Everybody hears that? Here's click, and you hear Mr. Dunn, and I'm standing there. And he says, Mr. Dunn, 623. God, suddenly, not only did you interrupt instruction, sir, all the teachers dive for their pocketbooks, and they're all going through and they go, 623. The 600 code is, instead of having to say these nasty things, you just get the numbers. The person goes, oh, is that what you think of me? Well, then 639 to you. You won't have to put up with that anymore.
I'd like to get a copy of that list of numbers. Give it, Captain. Thank you, Philip. Number 18, Lupe Lopez Gaines. Not here. Oh, no. Well, it says so he can see more nuns. Do you have an explanation for that one?
Not in public, no.
Bonnie Condrelito will explain.
He has a superstition that if a nun crosses his path, he has to reach into his pockets for some reason. So we hope in his retirement that he'll get to see more nuns.
Number 17, Barbara Houghton. I don't think Barbara here. So he won't have to deal with kids like Desiree. If he remembers Desiree. Number 16, Sally Milton.
After a celebration in Joe's office, or a greeting for Joe when he came back from a vacation in Hawaii, that there was a superintendent or someone visiting, and he opened his file cabinet to get out an important document, and that bikini bra top was still in it.
Number 15, Helen Stainer. An Italian stallion should be allowed to run free. Number 14, Sally Melton.
Joe had to work on to add to that X-rated button collection that he only shows to a few people.
Number 13, Helen Stainer. So we won't have to answer to accusations of harassment for calling the ladies hun. I got to sit in on a couple of those. Number 12, Sally Nelson.
He told me that he and Katie they have this goal of visiting every outlet mall in the United States. Now he's got time to go back to Branson.
James Stainer.
You got a lot of time now, Joe, to check out all those swap meets so we can go out on Sunday morning.
Number 10, Joanne Russo.
Joe, you're so Italian that every time Columbus Day rolled around, you got upset because it wasn't a national holiday. So now you can have time to protest and make sure it becomes a national holiday.
Number 9, Katie Randazzo.
Well, I have a little list here. They call it a things for him to do when he's on vacation. Permanent vacation.
Number 8, Mr. Thomas.
Okay, you gotta go because the staff at Lowell, when we went to year-round, we rated 2 assistant principals, and then Joe could go on vacation. So we figured we're gonna redecorate his office. Now your staff is gonna have to do this, because what we did was somebody went down to the beach and got 2 bags of sand and ashtrays of cigarette butts, old wine bottles, everything. And we threw all this stuff all over, beer cans bent, all empty, laying all over. I remember that. And it was so neat. I mean, you could, bra on one clock, and panties on the other clock, and wine bottles all over, and everything, just like a beach party. So the other assistant principal at that time, whose name I will not use because they are still working, I don't want them to be retired early. I remember hiding early in the morning in the nurse's area with my camera. We wanted to see the reaction on your face. And the other one went into your office and turned the lights out. And I'll never forget, when you opened that door and you flicked that light on, you were in shock. What happened? You couldn't believe it. Sand, beer cans. Well, Joe, the staff doesn't have to do it anymore, so.
That was before Rudy Castrito, right? Number 7, Helen Stainer has an axe to grind. I want him to feel very guilty about the fact that he and Tommy Dunn were the ones that got me started in the USC doctoral program, and then failed, leaving me to have to do some of my own work. Thank you very much. Number 6, Tom Dunn.
Okay, so what goes around comes around, right? Now it's my turn to go on vacation. And I thought, okay, I know they're going to mess up my office, so I'm going to get into the school at 5:30, and I'm going to clean it up, whatever they've messed up, and act as though nothing happened, okay? So I come in at 5:30 in the morning, walk up to my office, open the door, and there was nothing in my office. And I mean nothing. No desk. No chairs. No shelves. They hadn't even taken the shelves off the wall. The only thing they couldn't take was the telephone, because that belonged to AT&T or something. And except there was one thing in that room. Right in the middle of the room was a porcelain toilet. Now to boot, now here comes a substitute who had never been to our school. And I'm taking her to the area in which she's going to work. And I said, first of all, if any child gets sick, I'm walking down the hall. If any child gets sick, here's the nurse's office, okay? And I start to walk by, and of course the next one is my office. And she looks in, and she just goes like, is that a toilet? And I said, please don't leave. We aren't all crazy. Yes, that's my office. But I don't sit on the toilet bowl. So, you don't have to worry about that again.
Number 5, Bob Reed.
Yeah, Joe again knew it was time to retire because he had to think about the upcoming weekend just to get through Monday. That was bad news.
Number 4, Eileen Maddox.
And I don't know if you remember, Joe, but there was this one cute little kindergartner at the beginning of the school year, a boy, mind you, that was just peeing right outside the bushes of the front door, and I had to say, Joe, come take care of this boy. Look at what he's doing. That was incredible.
Number 3, Deputy Superintendent Operations, Dr. John Wesley III.
Your turn is coming tomorrow. This is blank for a reason. The reason it's blank is because we send out so many memos all the time that you won't have to read all those memos anymore.
And new incentive to retire. Number 2, Jackie Terry.
Well, one thing that all new administrators go through are grievances. That's a way of getting initiated. And Joe was always there for all of the administrators to help you through that process. So I really thank you for all that, Joe.
Number 1, you have them around you. Joe has a great family in there. All of yours are tonight. Who would like to introduce all the family? Because we want to get to know everybody.
I'm my father's daughter.
This is my husband Brad, and our baby Daniel, and our son William. This is my brother Michael, and his wife Stephanie, and their kids Andrew and Alexander. And this is my brother Joe. my mother, Katie. Our Uncle Johnny's here. And we have a couple honorary family members, Judy Spilla. And Stephanie's friend Leia's here from Ohio as well. And my brother's friend Dee's here to share this occasion with us too. So Chris?
They'll be back at 8:15.
Okay, my cousin Chris will be back at 8:15. And that's my family. Oh, Joe, my dad.
I know.
We're going to take a few minutes now to let anybody who'd like to say something more, other than Tom Dunn, he said it. Starting with Mary Kay.
Okay, first of all, for those of you who know me, I did spend a lot of time at Lowell School. And it amazes my father, every year when I come to visit, I sing him the Lowell School song. So those of you who know it, please sing along with me, because I'm not a very good singer. Okay, you ready? Oh, Lowell is the name of our school. Come on. We use it as our learning tool. We fight for right with all our might. We try to do as we are told. Oh, our colors are green and gold. Giving a try. As time goes by, we'll remember why. Forever, forever. Until we say, Lowell, Lowell, goodbye. I don't know why I remember it, but I do. I sing it for us every summer. I wanted just to start off by saying, growing up, there was a lot of people, when you were growing up, people asked me what your parents do for a living. And I would say, proudly, oh, my dad's a principal, my mom's a teacher. And they would look at me in horror, like, oh my gosh, that must be so terrible. Do that well. And I thought, no, it's not terrible. Oh, they must make you study really, really hard. No, they didn't make me do that either.
You said Sing!
I just wanted to say that I was always proud to say that my dad was principal, and I'm very proud to say that he's my dad, and that I love him very much. Happy retirement.
Anybody else? Anybody at all? Want to give you the opportunity? I know it's hard.
That was so cool.
Nice job.
Joe, remember 1968? It must be special.
No, I don't remember.
You have to bring this kid for me to spank him. I said, no, let's just spank it.
Mom, we haven't had any tears yet. Cecilia's going to give us some tears. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Come on, ladies first.
Joe, before I met my husband, you gave the best hugs.
Joe, on a very serious note, and I know it's been a lot of fun tonight, but I want to say to you and to your family, thank you for being there for our kids, and especially to you, Joe. You've been a long-time friend. Someone I enjoy both as a professional and as a personal friend. Someone that I've looked up to and had a chance to call when there have been problems. I've given you a call and had a chance to talk about how sometimes the best way to solve those problems that are for our kids here in Santa Ana. So I want to say to you, for everybody that you've ever touched with all the things that you've done for our kids in Santa Ana, thank you.
Still going very quietly, but I can hear it. I've enjoyed working with Joe for a long time, not as long as he's been working, but I've enjoyed working with him for a long time. I got to know Joe when we first had the old waiver that meant you were going to teach bilingual education and you had to go through methodology and culture, and Joe willingly took the classes, and I got to teach Joe at that time, which was a real privilege. Well, I taught him, he taught me how everything works here. He's been a mentor for a long time, and when I began to work with principals, I would tell them, if you need a call where you might get in big trouble, then call Bob DeBerry, because he'll give it to you by the book. But if you want to know what you just ought to do, common sense, call Joe Randazzo. And Joe was such a personal person with everybody. He really cared about people, and that makes the difference. The only people that really get in trouble in our district, and John Fenton will agree with this, are people who can't work with people, because you can forget everything else. And Joe's the absolute mentor for that. And on a personal note, I've enjoyed knowing Joe and Katie, and Jim and I enjoy their friendship. Joe's tall and tough, and afraid of nothing except elevators. Tommy Gunn, Joe Randazzo, and I went up to USC one day, and we parked in the parking lot, I don't know, 4th or 5th floor. And we went over to the edge, and I said, let's get in the elevator. And Joe said, why don't we try the stairs? And I said, because I'm afraid of heights and I don't do outside stairs. And he said, well, I'm not getting in that elevator. And Tommy got really mad at both of us. So marched us down all those flights, a parking lot, which took about a half hour just to get out of there, because he wouldn't do the elevator and I won't do exterior stairs. I'm going to introduce Gail Lehman again.
Joe, almost 25 years ago, I was teaching choir at Monroe. I've been around, well, everybody knows me here, I've been around an awful lot of places, and I've had 9 different principals. Every time I have the opportunity to go with Joe, it's always go with Joe. I thank Tom Gunn for taking me over the first time to Monroe, so I could work with Joe. And I went about 3 other places and came back to teach with Joe. He's the best. He's the best principal I've ever had. And I've had a million. He's the best. When I had the choir over there, he suggested, or he wanted me to have a couple songs sung by the choir. One was Tomorrow, and the other one was a song that I tracked down, it's taken me 2 weeks here, called Amigo. And have loosely translated it. It's a beautiful Spanish song, beautiful, beautiful. And I translated it here into English with help of a friend of mine, of course, and squeezed it into some chords here. So it's called Amigo, and it was written by Roberto Carlos about the end of the 70s, early 80s for the Pope's presentation, or coming into Mexico City, his visit in Mexico City. And so our choir sang this for Joe eons and eons ago. So the lyrics are beautiful, and they really do come from my heart, and I'm sure from many, many other people in this room too. Amigo.
showing friendship, respect, and caring devotion. Remember the hard times and trials we've had in the past. And you never changed, even though the strong winds were against us. Your heart remains open and constant in uncertain hours. You guide us through darkness and trouble to illumination. I don't even need to say what you truly mean to me, but it feels so good to tell you that you are my soul's true friend. I don't even need to say what you truly mean to me, but it feels so good to tell you that you are my soul's true friend, that you are my soul's true friend, that you are my soul's true friend.
Wow, isn't she great? I'd like to call Judy Sevilla up now. Judy has a presentation. And we need Joe Randazzo up here too.
No, wait, they meant me. Go.
You should just. You're not mommy like that.
Hi, Joe. It's been a very interesting job, which I've never done before, RSVPing to a party of 150 people. And I want to express to Joe the love from everybody in this room. I had phone conversations, I had notes, people just talking to me when I went places. Joe, you have touched every life in this room. We've spent lots of times talking about you and having fun and the years working together, wherever it may have been. You touched all of our lives. I feel especially blessed to be a part of Joe's family. I thank Katie, Mary Kay, Joey, Michael, Stephanie, the grandkids, everybody, for including me in your life as you always have. It's just been wonderful. The people here, when they signed up for the dinner, also signed up to present to Joe the thing that we know that makes him the happiest. And Joe, we have for you tonight a travel voucher for $500 to go visit your grandkids.
I knew this was going to happen. I didn't know about the voucher, but anyway. Oh boy, a lot of memories tonight. I tell you, it still hasn't ended. And I look around the group here and I see folks I haven't really said hello to yet. And it's just amazing. Just terrific. I don't know where to go with it. I don't know what to say. When I think of all the things, the memories you brought back, Tommy, with all that business in the offices and whatever. We had more fun at that school, fixing up that office, just amazing. You know, and Gail with the choir and the singing. When we got her at Monroe School, we were so excited about having her. And when she came back to Santa Ana this past year, our wonderful music director, Mr. Ellis, was thinking about leaving. And I kept telling people, you know, if Greg goes, we're going to lose a great person. But I got one in the wings. We're going to get her back over there by hook or by crook. And those are it's really been terrific. You guys have just been wonderful. I don't even know where to begin, how to say all the thank yous for tonight. It's just absolutely wonderful. You know, the biggest surprise tonight was my son Michael.
I love you, Dad.
I I didn't know where that was going to come from, but it came, and he's here. Those of you who don't realize or know what happened, do you all know what happened? His own wife, who he sent out here a week ago to be here for the festivities and so on, because we're also baptizing our youngest grandchild this week, didn't even know he was coming until 2 hours ago, or 2 hours before the event tonight. Some wonderful people here got him to come out, and he's here. You know, I told the graduating class the other day that most of the most important things in my life have been the constant family support. And it's very true, even tonight. I'm happy to see my family, my Uncle Johnny here tonight, and my extended family with Judy and Chris and Jeff and the whole business. It's just terrific. You're not going to make me stand up here anymore, are you? Thank you very much again for everything. Take care, baby. That's what I've been doing, is hugging all night. It's going to be the hugging show. Hey, good. That was fun. You had fun doing that? I really appreciate it. Well, thank you.
I danced with you, but I guess we don't have time.
I guess we're not, no. Okay, honey bunch, take care. I love you. I know. Oh, I love you. I hate a woman that constantly tells me she's right. 30 years later, she still tells me she's right.
What can I tell you? I know I'm right.
All right.
Wonderful. Everybody just thinks the world of you.
We want you to know that we were up all night.
Yeah, we did our grad night
and we turned around and came here to see you tonight.
Two-for-one special.
You're so special. It's so special, right?
Yes, you're having. Yes. Oh, yes, for sure. Oh, yeah. More than once. 5 times.
Okay. That was such a surprise.
Oh, it was wonderful, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it was. And I love
You know, this is here for the cat. This is Michael's godmother. This is Michael's godmother.
That's okay. Okay.
Nice program, huh?
Oh, yeah, great. Great. I'll see you.
Okay. Take care.
He's proud of you. Somebody, anybody.
They're nice people.
Oh,
It was great.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Out of town, too.
Toilet.
It's the single toilet.
And Joey's dancing. Look at Joey. Zoom in on Joey dancing.
Wonderful. Say good night to this guy over here. Yeah.
The two brother principals that were here, because they were still my mentors. Don Ginsler and Bob Burrows. I don't know if you saw Bob Burrows.
I don't know him.
Yeah, he was sitting at this table over here, had a light blue jacket on. I was lucky. I got Ginsler and Burrows, and those were the two best principals in the district at that time. I was a teacher, and he was my vice principal under Lola Tipton, and he got a. It goes on and on and on.
What school was that at?
I was at Adams. We were at Adams. I taught at Adams.
Now, when were you at Jackson?
Just before I got here. It was the last 3 years before I got here.
You got to Lowell?
I went from Lowell to Franklin.
You know, no, you were Jackson.
I went from Lowell to Franklin to Lincoln to Jackson to McFadden.
That's right. That's right. You were Jackson afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was late. I left right after Gloria left.
Right.
I arrived right after Gloria left.
Right.
It was an interesting school to be working.
Oh my gosh, look at the man.
I'm not Italian, Joe, but I was thinking way back when we were assistant principals, you were at Monte Vista and I was at Lincoln. Way back when. Yeah, that was fun.
Did you see Burrows here tonight?
No, I didn't see Burrow.
Yeah, Burrows was here. And
Bob Burrows was. He was over there.
I saw Ken. Ken and I are good friends.
This is my vice principal, one of my vice principals who put this whole shindig together with our committee.
Judy and
with,
the rest of them.
well,
We did a
lot.
committee.
I know.
You and Judy.
Well, yeah,
And
with Helen and the
yeah,
whole
and
group.
Bob. You came to the meetings.
And she was the on-site person that did it all.
You're a good man, Joe. You're a good man. You touch a lot of hearts.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Never forget that first day, you know. The student teaching days. You know, and who would have thought I'd come back as the principal at school?
Bye, Joe. See Joe go. Bye, Joe. And I haven't had anything to drink, Joe.
That's why.
Love you, Joe. We love our Joe.
73?
Still, if I buy that much, I'm gonna add up. Oh, wait, you guys.
Take a bow.
Dance with Mary Kay.